Hey, what is up heroes, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. Today's episode, we're going to start things off with hatching this 2-kilometer egg. Can we get anything but a Caterpie, Weedle, Zubat, Pidgey? We got a Clefairy! Finally, I got something that was not trash. Gonna add Clefairy to the Pokedex. This is my first Clefairy, believe it or not. Can't believe it took me so long to get one, and it's 656, such a decent Clefairy. Didn't get much candy, only got 5, but I gotta say the background for the Clefairy looks really nice, with all the lights and stuff. Very, very happy with that Clefairy. The best Pokemon I've got out of 2-kilometer egg so far, 100%. For today's episode, we're going to evolve a few Pokemon, hatch a lot of eggs, and catch a few stuff. So, we are going to hatch a 5-kilometer egg. I've got a list of Pokemon that I actually want to hatch from 5-kilometer eggs because we are so close to evolving so many Pokemon. Let's see what we get. And Execute. Now this is actually fantastic because now we have enough candy to get an Executor, and we got a higher CP Execute than that 612, and we have another egg to hatch. What are we gonna get? We get a Nidoran, which is great because we are getting pretty close to a Nidoking, just over halfway now. Still got a long ways to go though. That is 45 more candy, but if we keep catching Nidoran, we'll be fine. And there we go, level 23. Again, 10 Ultra Balls, 10 Hyper Potions, 10 Revives, and some berries. And next we're going to catch this Magikarp. I've got to say, I'm a little bit sad, but a little bit happy, because this is my dog in the background. The Magikarp around here never used to spawn, but they replaced Squirtles. I used to get little Squirtles in this area, and now they're Magikarps. Now, I can't really complain because I really want a Gyarados, and I'm pretty close to one now. You'll see how much candy I've got in a second, but I do kind of miss the Squirtles because I was working towards a Blastoise. But as you can see, we are getting very close to that 400 candy. By the end of this episode, I'm going to have like 317, and we're going to have an egg to hatch, so let's see what we find. We get another Cypher, which I'm not too disappointed about because I want to start getting candy for when Generation 2 comes, and we can get a Scizor straight away, but that candy's not that bad, so I can't complain too much because technically I do need a Cypher for the candy. Like I said, we want to get Scizor so bad, but there's so many Pokemon at 10k eggs I really want, like a Chansey, Dratini, more like Dratini candy, Snorlax, but we have another egg to hatch. What are we going to get? A Krabby, yep. Very, very bad Krabby. But basically I had so many eggs to hatch because I bought some incubators. Whenever I get a little bit of money, all I buy is incubators in this game. I do not buy double XP eggs, incense, lure modules. Only thing I buy, incubators, because I love hatching eggs, but I do not like hatching that. Not one bit. Bad egg. Bad 2-kilometer egg. Do not want Weedles. I find way too many Weedles, but here's all the eggs we've got left to hatch. Got like 4 or 5 kilometers. What I really want to get out of a 5-kilometer egg is like a Ponyta, so we can get like a Rapidash or like an Oddish, a Poliwag. There's a few things we can actually get, but first what we're going to do right now is we are going to evolve our Execute, and hopefully we can get like 1,800 Executor, that's my aim. There's the Executor. I gotta say, the Alola form Executor looks so weird, the long neck. The CP of this Executor, to be honest, I'm actually okay with it. Because it's 1,183, close to 1,800, can't complain about that. And it is now my most strongest Pokemon on my team. Really surprised about that. Need a few more candy to level up because it's got a bit of space left, but damn, that's a pretty powerful Executor. See, these are my most powerfulest Pokemon. My Flareon took the top spot, but now my Executor's got it. 1,783, cannot complain about that at all. So happy with the evolution. We got some more eggs to hatch. These are going to be 5-kilometer ones, I believe. Got a Ponyta. So happy about that because we can now finally get a Rapidash. As you can see, we've got 49 candy. We can transfer this one right here. I think I got a one worse than this though. We'll transfer that, get 50 candy, exactly enough to get a Rapidash. So happy about that, and then we're going to get this Pokestop and get another egg. Gotta say, I'm getting really bad with eggs recently. Usually I get so many, and now all I get is like one every 4 or 5 Pokestops, and they're usually 2k eggs. I usually always get 10 and 5k eggs. It's really annoying, but got another egg. And this one. We finally did it, boys! We finally got a starter Pokemon out of a 2-kilometer egg. It only took me over a month and like hatching 50 2-kilometer eggs. I finally got a starter Pokemon. got a Squirtle, and the annoying thing is that Squirtle is so much better than my Water tool. So much better. It's kind of funny, but I am so happy I got that Squirtle. Also got to mention off screen, I caught a Poliwag, and I have enough candy to get a Poliwrath now, which we're going to evolve in a little bit. But we're going to hatch another egg, and we're going to get an Oddish, which is really good because now I have enough candy to get a Vileplume, but I'm going to get into that in a little bit. We will discuss what I'm going to do with my Oddish candy, and we have one more egg to hatch for the episode before we start evolving some Pokemon, which we're going to do in live commentary. Got a female Nidoran, which is good because we need the candy. We only have 24 candy, so not the greatest, and we caught some Pokemon. So, let's go and evolve our Pokemon then, shall we? So excited about this. Alright, we are back home. It is time to do some evolving, and there's a Seadra nearby. I have not got one of them, but we're getting distracted. So today, we can evolve 3 Pokemon. We can evolve our Ponyta, 100%. We're going to evolve that. We can evolve our Poliwhirl into a Poliwrath, which I'm kind of iffy about, and then we can evolve our Gloom into a Vileplume, which I don't think I'm going to do, and I'll explain why. So, let's go to our Gloom. Our Gloom is 578. You might have saw, if we go down to our Oddish, Oddish is 644, and I have 117 candy for it. So I guess I could evolve this Oddish into a Gloom, and then all we'd need is maybe like 10 more candy to get a Vileplume. I think I'm going to do that because the Gloom will be a lot higher CP than the one I have now, and that Vileplume will be so amazing. So, let's evolve this now. God, I just wish I had a Vileplume right now. I really do. I love Vileplume. But we're going to get this Gloom now, which is going to be a lot higher CP than the one we have. And it keeps saying GPS signal not found. Not sure why, but whatever. I believe this Gloom's going to be a lot higher because I think the one, my first Gloom is, I caught that in the wild. But we have, I can't even see because the GPS, we have a 951 Gloom. Now that's pretty good. That is very good. We can get rid of them 2 Oddishes, get rid of the other Gloom. That's an extra 3 candy, and then all we need is 4 more candy then, and we can get a Vileplume, which is good. I'm glad I did that because that's a lot higher CP than that Gloom. Right, next we're going to go to the Ponyta. So you might have saw when we hatched the egg, we needed 1 more candy, and luckily I have a spare Ponyta. We can just transfer. There we go. Transfer. My screen will not click then. So now we have exactly 50, and we're going to get a Rapidash. Hopefully this Rapidash is a very, very strong Rapidash. Let's go. Finally got a Rapidash. That actually looks really awesome. Just hoping it has a really high CP, like a 1-4 CP Rapidash would be really nice. Any higher is just like a bonus. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's a lot lower than I thought. But we can power it up quite a bit, so that's good. But we've got no more candy, so kind of sucks. But that Rapidash looks, look at that fire. That looks really nice. Loving that. Right, next up, I've got a Poliwhirl 705, and I'm not sure if the Poliwag would be a higher CP if I evolve that into the Poliwhirl. But I think I'm just going to evolve this Poliwhirl into a Poliwrath because I really want a Poliwrath. So let's go. Poliwrath looking pretty good. Gonna add it to the Pokedex as well. Come on, give me a good CP. 1367, that's not bad. That's a lot higher than I was expecting. And we can power that up like a few times. I'm gonna do that now, so I'm gonna see how high I can get it. 1-4. I know it's probably best to say the Stardust, but honestly sometimes it doesn't really matter too much. It's going up quite a lot. So we're gonna max out as much as we can. 1465, that's pretty good. I'm gonna put that in some gyms. It's got Bubble and Submission. Pretty decent Poliwrath, gotta say. Pretty decent indeed. And when we hatch the Nidoran, which we still need a lot of candy to get a Nidorina and then get a Nidoking, I need still a few more. But I don't know whether or not to evolve this Nidoran now because I feel like that would be a lot higher. But I'm pretty sure the Nidoran I did evolve until to get the female Nidorina. It was quite a high CP anyway, so I'm not too worried about these two. I'm going to evolve my 630 Nidorina, 630 Nidorino and 772 Nidorina into the Nidoqueen and Nidoking. because they were quite high CP Nidorans. Unless, you know, obviously I catch a wild Nidorino or Nidorina that's a higher CP, then I'll do that. But my team is looking pretty good. I've got to transfer a lot of Pokemon. I can transfer that Squirtle now. Honestly, what I'm going to do is I can evolve this Squirtle into a Wartortle. It'll be a lot higher CP than the Wartortle I have now, but I'm going to hold on to my Squirtle because I'm going to London next week, and I wrote down where the Charmander, Bulbasaur and Squirtle spawns are, or the nests are, and I'm going to plan to try and get a Blastoise, Venusaur and Charizard. I probably won't get it all in one day, but I'm going to be spending like a good 8 to 10 hours in London, and probably like 8 hours of that is going to be playing Pokemon Go. Going to be playing till my battery dies, so that's how much we're going to be playing, and hopefully I can get some decent stuff. Quickly going to address one thing. A lot of people have been saying, like, you know, the Pokemon Go videos have been slowing down. It's because I don't want to just go out and just do the same old thing. I want to at least bring something new to you guys, and as soon as I'm saying that, my eggs are going to hatch in my house, so that's pretty good. Before I hatch this egg, you know, I want to bring you guys the best Pokemon Go content I can, so I'm going to try and, you know, try to do something interesting or try to get something new each episode, because I could just like pop out a video every day of me just walking around hatching the same Pokemon I get every time, than 2k eggs, catching, you know, the same Pokemon I already have over and over again. But I want to try and bring you guys some stuff I haven't got, which is, you know, a bit different. I don't know. That's just how I feel anyway. But let's hatch this egg and hopefully we get something good. I'm pretty sure it is a 5k egg. Male Nidoran! Yes, let's go! Now that is very good. Got an extra 10 candy. Is that why it said 65 candy before? Oh, so the Nidoran I was showing you guys earlier when I said 65 candy is because if I close the menu down, the egg would have hatched like this, and then, you know, I already knew I had, well, I would have known I had the Nidoran if I know how much candy I had for it. So that's I might just go out and try to find the Seadra, to be honest, because I need a Seadra. And how much candy do I need to get a Seadra? Gotta be pretty close. I know I caught quite a few Horsies. My Horsey's really bad though, 343. I've got 43 Horsey candy, so if I don't find the Seadra, it's not a big deal. But I would like to find a better Horsey. I'm not sure if you can get Horsies from eggs. I'm sure you probably can, but... And then Kabuto. I need to get a Kabuto from a 10k egg again, which we now have. Off screen, I did actually find an egg. Here's all my progress from the eggs. Got 10k, that's like almost 1 kilometer in. And then, yeah, 2 5Ks, which can hatch at the same time, 2K. So thank you guys for watching. Next episode, what I might do is I might go back to the Growlithe spawn, and then obviously show you guys catching my last Growlithe, get an Arcanine, and then there's a, where I was today, I walked past that, them 4 lure modules together. I might just go and sit there for like half an hour and see what spawns, because there's 4 lure modules all next to each other, and you can get all 4, and something good's bound to come, so... Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.